Hello, this is a LEGO independent review on set number 75387, Boarding the Tantive IV. This set was released back on March 1st, 2024. 7 months later, is this set still worth buying? Let's dive into that. Boarding the Tantive IV is based on the very first scene we see in Star Wars A New Hope Episode 4. Despite this movie being released back in 1977, almost 50 years ago, the popularity of the Star Wars franchise remains, and this set has flown off the shelves. Looking at the box art, it just looks great. We have that bright bluish appearance. It's almost silver with the Lego pieces, and then we have that Lego brand just popping out. Behind the Lego set, we can see the scene where Vader is entering with his troopers onto the Tantive IV. That we have 502 pieces, and this is the first set of the 25 years of Lego Star Wars with an exclusive minifigure. There are 6 other sets that have an exclusive figure. However, this is the first one. And so here we have ARC Trooper 5s. He comes from the Clone Wars show. If you haven't seen that, definitely give it a watch. And then we have Vader, 2 Stormtroopers, Captain Antilles, and some Rebel Fleet Troopers. And then here I am opening up the box. I'm a little weird like that for opening it with a knife rather than just using the indentations they have on the box. But I don't know. I wanted to keep the box intact. And the sticker sheet I got was folded in half, probably just getting jostled around from shipping. So here we have the first bag. I already see a pink brick. Second bag a little bit lighter, and the third bag a little lighter. Then the fourth bag was, for some reason, in the instruction book. Then here in the fifth bag, we have 5s. 5s in the 5 bag. Funny enough, the picture they show on the instruction manual looks different than the one on the box. Like they used less graphics or something. But you can see a Rebel Fleet Trooper running across the bottom as you go through all the steps of the book. And you can see the finished product at the end. And they show that you can put 2 Tantives together if you want. I don't think I'm going to do that. And they also showed the 25th anniversary. And there's the pink brick. Taking a look at our first figure, it is ARC Trooper 5s. Starting from the top, he has a gray rangefinder and a controversial helmet print because it is not completely accurate to the source material. So keep that in mind on whether or not this affects you wanting this figure. For me, it doesn't bother me. I still like this figure. And then here we have a cloth pauldron, but he has a printed waist cape. So kind of an interesting choice there to do cloth here, but print the waist cape. I feel like they should have done both in cloth. Then here we have some blasters, and he has a rocket blaster there as well. The blasters are a little oversized, but I think they look nice. And then we have a brick-built backpack, which I also enjoy. And then taking a look at the head, we have a goatee and a 5 printed on 5's head. 5's also comes with a stand that says 25 years of Lego Star Wars with C-3PO projecting a brick. Man, this feels good quality. Taking a look at Vader, he is seen in 2 other sets, the TIE Bomber as well as Emperor's Throne Room. For this version of Vader, I think it came across very well because he has a lot of that silverish print as well as arm printing, leg printing, and it's continued from the hips down to his legs, as well as the same print there. And then a cloth cape that is easy to mess with. And so he has printing on the back as well. His head underneath, it has kind of that creamish color. I really enjoy how that looks, as well as some printing on the back of his head. And you can see the underside of his Vader mask. The set comes with 2 Stormtroopers, a female version, which is seen in the Imperial Star Destroyer set, and the Imperial Dropship versus Rebel Scout Speeder set, as well as this set, the Boarding the Tantive IV. And the male is also seen in, again, the Imperial Dropship versus Rebel Scout Speeder set. So these are accessible figures. They have some chest printing, leg printing, no sidearm printing, however, but for what they are, they look great. And then, of course, they have that Family Guy head. but I personally love it. I think it accentuates all the best parts of a Stormtrooper. Here's a look at that back printing. And the biggest downside of these minifigures is that you cannot turn their head. Looking at that helmet mold, there is a black interior. The Rebel Fleet Troopers, it comes with 2 in the set. However, they are twin brothers. I think it would have been nice if Lego made 2 different heads, but for the lore of this story, they are twins. There is no sidearm printing and no dual molded legs, all gray and all blue, which still looks nice. And then we have a silverish print on that belt and an oversized helmet with that black visor. And we also have a gray gun. And then this is a dual-faced head. So we have that expression as well. Captain Antilles, all brown pants, kind of a yellowish, creamish shirt, no sidearm printing. Funny enough, you can see that he has skin underneath his shirt. So the Rebel Fleet Troopers are wearing an undershirt, but he is not. And then he comes with 2 facial expressions. We got the calm Captain Antilles, and we have Vader's coming after you. One of the best features, in my opinion, is that these figures can fly off. So you can imagine a sequence where they're firing at each other. Boom, he goes. Boom, he goes. Boom, he goes. Boom, he goes. I don't know how he went, but he went. So have Captain Antilles coming in here, checking out what happened. But, uh-oh. Skadoosh. Where's Vader? Skadoosh. And it also comes with a clear block, so you can play out Vader choking Captain Antilles. And this is how that mechanism worked for those troopers flying off. Kind of moves like that, little lever. And this is where Vader sits in the back, waiting for that door to open. Here's how that mechanism works. There's also another lever on this side that does the same function of opening and closing that door. So both of these levers do the same thing. Taking a look at the details of this set, unfortunately, it does use stickers. There are 2 stickers here, and then 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. And this is also a sticker. Fortunately, the door is printed on. If it was a sticker, I think it would rub terribly and eventually come off with that function. We can see some of the tiling on the walls, and you can see some of them blown off, and that reddish background just comes out looking very cool. I really enjoy how Lego is starting to use less studs, and so it's creating a more modern look to it. You can see also they added some tiles. And that bright color of the fire on that door, it just comes out very vibrantly. There is some lights coming out. Don't see that one there, but you can see the lights on this side. And you can connect this model to another one. However, this wall would be on this side, so you'd have to look at it at this angle to get the view that you're looking for. Through the grill pieces, you can see underneath. You could imagine that being like wiring, and then here is the underneath of the set. Not as nice, but when are you ever going to be looking at it like that, except right now? Is this set worth $55 USD? The answer is no. And you shouldn't have to pay 55 USD. Currently, it is 20% off at all the retailers, Amazon, Target, Walmart. So definitely take advantage of that. So is this set still worth it in October of 2024? Yes. All these months later has caused this to go on discount, and so it is a much more enjoyable purchase. And it's funny how sets on discount aren't even really a discount now. It's more reasonably priced than anything. And I actually also received $8 Walmart cash when I did this. So if you consider that cash, this was actually $36, which makes it a much more fair purchase. And as a Star Wars fan, this set just checks off all the boxes. We have a clone trooper, we have stormtroopers, we have Darth Vader, and there's just a ton of play functions with this. And I really enjoy that. So if you want even more savings, definitely check out Rakuten. I used that on my purchase. I have a referral link in the description first purchase, spend $30, get $30. So you'll get the set even more on discount. And then for future purchases you do, you get a percentage back in cash. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next review.